Hey, my name is PolishLynx, and after some sleep and some time spent thinking, I've managed to collect my thoughts. We shall continue Sakura Shrine Girls. Alright, it just has to be some sort of joke. Grandpa was the one who sent me to that shrine where I saw that strange girl. And that other girl who managed to get into our house. He could have let her in earlier or something. I was right near the front door and I would have heard if someone had gone up these stairs. Strange things creak like crazy if you put any weight on them at all. So with all that in mind, I put my uneasy thoughts to rest. School is starting today, so this will give me something to take my mind off what is happening. I have to go back to the shrines eventually, that is just a given. But if I see those girls again, the best thing to do is not to react to those fake tails and ears they're wearing. After all, since this is just some sort of joke. The last thing I want to do is give my grandpa the satisfaction of throwing me off. He knows that I'm skeptic, but so he must be playing a joke with me. Ah well, he's probably just bored. So I don't see any point in making a big deal out of it. Now then, let's see what this school looks like. Nice. Arriving out the front, it looks like any other academy I've been to. Well, then I'm jealous. Really jealous, because my freaking schools look like complete and utter shit compared to this. Kind of busy, nice gardens maintained by the students. Just an ordinary academy in an ordinary suburb. I want that kind of ordinary school. I wanted it to have in my life. Not particularly exciting, but it's not particularly unfamiliar either. I should be able to settle into here just fine. I arrive at my class without an incident, and as you can see, the clock doesn't have indicators. Okay. Now then, students, this is Toru. Please treat him with respect. Pleased to meet you, all of you. Hope we can all get along, or something like that. Now then, where to put you? You can sit in the middle. Sounds fine. People seem to think that you have to sit out the back to avoid attention. But the truth is that you actually stand out if you deliberately pick seats in the back. So the middle is ideal. That way you're just one place among the crowd. As I take my seat, a shiver goes up my spine suddenly. Is something wrong, Toru? You started just now. No, everything's fine. It's that feeling again. The person in front of me is a girl with black hair. Wait. Is that? A bushy black tail sticks out just above her skirt. It's typical of the bright white. I look around trying to see if anyone else has noticed it. But no one else is looking. I turn to see it to my left, trying to get the students' attention. No. A pair of snow white cat ears stick out from her silver hair. Are you okay, Toru? Look pale. Neither of them are looking at me. There's just some strange, uncomfortable atmosphere in here. No, please don't worry about me. I'm fine. Go ahead. Yeah, continue the lesson. Some time passes in this awkward atmosphere. I'm just sitting here, desperately trying to work out what is happening. No one else can see their tails for years. I'm sure of that. Well then, would anyone like to volunteer to show Toru around the academy? That's not... Before I can finish speaking, someone immediately stands up. Please allow me to escort him. Then someone else stands up. I'd like to show him around. The two of them exchange looks with each other. After leaning down the small, barely audible sign, the teacher looks at the white-haired girl. Mayoko. He then turns to the black-haired one. Kayo. Please behave yourselves. If both you want to do it, then you can both go. Although they seem reluctant to accept this, they both nod. As you wish. Fine, if it has to be that way. Before I can even blink, they surround me on either side of my desk. Come on, let me show you around. She grabs me by the hand and starts tugging on it, making me stand up from my seat. I'm sure you have many questions, so please allow me to be by your side. She respectfully offers her hand. Well, okay. What else can I say? Maybe if I talk to them both, I can start making sense of what is happening to me. After we walked some distance, the two of them turned to me. Alright, you two.
Yes? Something on your mind, darling? Darling, aren't you being a bit too familiar with him now? I've already slept on his bed. We might as well be married now.
I like her, kind of.
You mean you broke yourself and couldn't stop yourself from sleeping on his bed? Still counts.
Please listen to me. Who are you two really? Why are you both here? Kaya turns her amber eyes back to me.
Do you believe in there being more than you can see, Toru? There's lots of things in the world which can't be explained. Where those things come from? That is where we both come from too. In other words, we are spirits.
Spirits. Really? Is this what Grandpa meant when he said that I wouldn't be alone? Do you have any proof of this?
Are our tales and ears not sufficient proof?
Those are probably fake for all I... Now immediately shoves their head underneath my hand.
Feel for yourself, it's not a headband.
This seems like an important choice. But I kind of want to. Let's pet her. I begin rubbing her head, feeling her ears with my own fingertips. I cannot deny it. These ears. They're real. They have to be real. I pull my hand away, startled.
Oh, I was beginning to enjoy that petting. You really do have no dignity, Nayoko.
I like Nayoko. As representatives of beyond, we must act dignified. And from first impressions, Kaya is not my type of character.
This is why I don't like being around you, Kaya. You are too much of a prude. Have you ever had any fun in your life, though?
That is not why we're here. Could you explain to me why we're here then? To make a long story short, both of us were sent here through the twin gates. Those two buildings which you refer to as shrines.
That place is where the walls between worlds are most thin.
It is to go back and forth there. That's all well and good, but you're explaining the how. I need to know the why.
Well, it's kind of our duty to send people over to this side to make sure everything is as it should be.
What Neko is trying to say is that we were sent to be the guardian spirits of this land. And we reside in the world until it is time to return to the beyond. Guardian spirits, huh?
Anyway, the Ascension Festival will be happening soon. And we'll be fully anchored into Rio.
I mean anchored.
Kaya told me that you're going to be our priest.
She inches closer to me.
I'm pretty lucky to get such a cute priest.
Cute? Is this girl seriously hitting on me? Let's get back on track. Ascension Festival.
That is the event which will fully establish us in this world. Describe it in a way that you would understand. It will make us the patron gods of those two shrines. I'm not experienced with my duties, Toru, but please know that I will do my best to work with you.
She respectfully bows her head before me. It's alright. I'm only training as a press 2.
Oh, don't be so formal, Toru. It's not going to be all do and stiff with me. Kyle hasn't had fun in a single day of her existence, but trust me.
Neko draws much closer to me until her face is only a few centimeters away from mine.
We're going to have lots of fun together. And know every single little thing about each other.
Kyle seems to get irritated.
Toru is not here for your personal pleasure.
Oh, I might be.
He's Arvid's mark of respect for the ancient covenant between his family and our house.
Okay, I'm beginning to understand now. So that's why everyone in my family...
And we can talk about this later. I'm just going to
Kyle simply stares scared.
I would like to speak with him first. You can afterward. Why should I take him first?
The two of them begin to face off. I'm going to have a full-blown fight if I don't do something. Oh, I know. Rock, paper, scissors.
What are you saying? Oh, it's a game! Humans do this when they can't decide on something.
I quickly show them the ropes of the game.
Rock. Paper. Scissors!
Michael has made a pair of scissors, while Kyle made the rock.
Oh, well fine, you win this time. Have fun in your date.
Kyle just shakes her head.
Please come with me, Toru.
As we walk off, I can't help but look back at the pouting Nayako. Are you sure she'll be fine?
Yeah, she'll be fine.
Kyle takes me out of the academy buildings.
I'm sorry that you had to see that.
Eh? What are you talking about?
Nayako and I have never gotten along.
I think I'm able to point out what's the reason for it. And okay, that's fine. Well, I want to know more about that. What's important is that I make sense of all of this. So, just let me put all of this in my own words.
Yes? You are two spirits sent down as guardians from some other world. When you are fully bound to this world, you will become the patron spirits of those two shrines. And this will happen during the Ascension Festival. This is correct.
And my family has some sort of pact or covenant with your house.
Also correct. Men from family become priests and begin their training at the two gates, and help those who arrive from the beyond understand this world. But you're unusual in that we were the first ones to arrive, and we had to wait for you instead.
So that's why you're at this school. You want to learn more about this world?
Precisely. How strange that you end up in the same academy as us, let alone the same room.
Not strange at all. My grandfather was the one who enrolled me here. They told me he's up to something. I don't know what to say.
There are many spirits in this world.
Say what?
And they manifest themselves in everything you see.
Eh?
I'm just one of many, as is Nayoko.
So there is many spirits around us right now. It's then that I begin to notice a strange atmosphere again. Something is at work around here.
Precisely. For example, the playful spirits in the wind.
It's then that the wind becomes really strongly around us.
What? What? What?
Alright, let's admit it. She has a good sense. And she really picked up some nice underwear. The winds around us whip up, revealing something that nearly makes my eyes boggle. Underneath the skirt, Kyle's wearing lacy black lingerie. Her face turns bright red as she realizes where I'm looking. What? What are you? I never would have thought that she would be wearing something like that.
Stop looking there! The spirits of the wind are playing a prank! Just pay no attention!
Easy for you to say. She tries to push her skirt back down, but the wind suddenly changes direction, forcing another part of her skirt up. No matter what she does, it seems hopeless. Her hands are flying all around her, but nothing seems to help. We're out in the garden too, meaning that there is nowhere to take shelter from the wind. I swear that I hear this embodied giggle in the wind too. High five, wind spirits!
Damn, wind spirits! How do you embarrass me like this?
Unlike the last time I saw her like this, she has completely lost her composure. It's completely understandable considering that we're at school. More laughter echoes to the air. Where is that coming from? I look all around me. It's then I see tiny little sparks of light in the air. The entire atmosphere around us looks like it's enchanted. It's happening again. Kyle just seems at a total loss with herself.
Toru, please do something! What should I do? You're a priest! Surely know how to quell spirits? But I haven't even begun my training. Perhaps I should just speak with them. As an clarity comes over me. Hey, you spirits! The wind suddenly stops. Isn't it I see something akin to an invisible hand holding up the frills of Kaya's skirt? Look, you're really upsetting Kaya right now. So, could you please stop? It's not that I hate the view or anything, but somehow seeing Kaya being teased like this, it just does not seem right to me. Although I can hear some sort of disgruntled murmur echo through the air. The wind slowly dies down, and the atmosphere around us begins to return to normal. After that particular incident, Kaya quickly returned inside. Naoko seems to be rather smug. Did something happen to you? It looks like it did, Kaya. Nothing of any sort happened. Really? I've heard some rumors among the spirits around here. Did something happen, Toru? Nothing's happened. Something did happen. Yes. Alright, so the game probably has two routes and snowing wing cloud. One choice. Each choice will lead me to end of one of the girls. We have two choices, which means one of the choices from two choices will lead to that particular girl. But also that means the amount of choices we have, we have to make all of those choices correctly. And choices are the choices, I don't know. Let's go with something did happen. Well, something weird did happen. I feel like I need some sort of explanation. It was the work of wind spirits. What was? Nothing at all. She leans in and whispers to Kaya. Black lacy panties! Kaya looks like she's about to snap. Really? That's enough. Since you already know, I suppose there's no point in denying it. What exactly happened, partner? I've never seen anything like that before. Did you notice the atmosphere change? Well, yeah. And you've never noticed something like that happen before? Not really, no. I've always been the skeptic among my friends. Oh, I see. You're opening your eyes. Opening my eyes. That would make sense. You're providing good insights for a change, Naoko. Please, Mrs. Black Panties. So, Toru, to put it as simple as I can, your family is well known as mediums and psychics. That is why a covenant was made with your family to become priests. People like you can slip in between words and see things other people normally wouldn't. Namely, you can speak spirits. But you were so wrapped up in your denial that you couldn't see anything at all. What she's saying does make sense. I only started noticing these things once I had seen Kaio at the shrine. As much as I want to deny it, I simply can't. Does that mean... Am I going to start seeing things like evil spirits do? Why do you see something like that? Malicious spirits aren't able to materialize themselves in your world under any circumstances. You're completely safe, Toru. Oh, that's good then, he said, a little bit disappointed. That's a relief. So, I'm not going to start seeing poltergeists or anything like that? A poltergeist, you say? Nah, those don't exist. Sometimes things can become a bit bumpy between worlds. What you call a poltergeist, just things shifting a little bit. Kind of like tectonic plates rubbing up against each other. So you don't have anything to worry about, Toru. Okay, that's alright then. Don't you think we're being a bit inconsiderate, Naoko? Maybe you are. Let's put this into perspective. He has denied the existence of spirits for years. Don't you think that he would have difficulty coming to terms with everything that has happened? She must have noticed how much trouble I'm having with all of this. That's a fair point. Are you doing okay, Toru? What Kaya said was right. All of these things you told me, And everything I've seen, it's a lot to take in. No, it's not. I don't even know how I'm going to be able to look after your shrines. I just rest my head at my desk. I only just arrived here and my entire life has been flipped upside down by everything I've learned in the last 2 days. Don't worry, Toru. You aren't alone. I didn't even know what to expect when I passed through the 2 gates. Everything is completely new to me as well. What she says is correct. The beyond, it is very different from your world. There are plenty of spirits who flutter in between these 2 places, but Naoko and I weren't even aware that this world existed until recently. Seriously? That is correct. We did not know what to expect when we arrived. So I understand how you feel, Toru. She respectfully bows before me again. I'm sorry that I was more considerate of your feelings. Me too. It must be hard for you as well. No. You don't need to be like that. If anything, it's my grandpa who owes me an explanation. Oh yeah, your grandpa. I always love the smells that come from his kitchen. Just how long have you been sneaking into my house? Sneaking? How dare you act like I'm some sort of card burglar? He let me stay there. The toadman knew about the entire time. Right. Well, I only need to have a chat with him about few things. What I realized now is that he really was telling me the truth this whole time. He hadn't he hadn't tried to hide anything from me at all, in fact. Now my eyes are opening, as Naoko has put it. I should really apologize to him when I get home. Just then, the teacher turns to the room. Kyra, Naoko, how has it been going? Fine. Just fine. Right. I trust that there were no incidents when you were showing Toru around. Not at all. Nothing happened. The teacher turns to me. Nothing happened, right? I'd better not cause any fuss. Yep, everything is fine. Right, that's good then. Class will be starting again. If you need some peace and quiet, Toru, we can talk at another time. Yep, that's no problem at all. Alright, I guess we'll talk later. I need some time to myself. Just want to work everything out. Mark and Kyle left me alone for the rest of the day. Now it's time to head home. I feel so unbelievably tired. Spirits are real. There's another world beyond this one, and I'm some sort of medium. It feels like the foundations I built my life on have been torn out from underneath me. Even as I'm just walking along, I swear that the entire world around me looks different. Colors are just a little bit brighter. I see little shimmers flight in the air. And I swear that I start to hear whispers in the wind. Even though this all seems like I'm going insane. This is not exactly unpleasant. Looking out towards the coastline, the sun's orange rays shimmer across the water's surface. Is this how I'm going to be seeing things from now on? Sitting in the middle of 2 worlds and not really knowing which is which? No, I don't think it will be that confusing. And they told me that there is no such thing as evil spirits in this world. Well, those wind spirits were kind of mean to Kaya, but I'm sure there was no malice in their actions. Slowly make my way back home and knock on the front door. Now who could it be? Please let me in, Grandpa. No, you sound like a grouch. You have a rough Thursday. It does sometimes happen, Toru. Just let me in, we need to talk. Alright. I hear a lock on the door click. Dinner's already cooking, I can smell it from here. Are you hungry, Toru? I bet you're going to love what I'm making tonight. I'm not really that hungry, sorry. Grandpa. Yeah, what is it? I'd like to tell you that I'm sorry. Sorry? What for? I never thought that everything you said was true. He gives me a cheesy grin. Your eyes are opening, aren't they?
I knew it! You saw them too!
You mean Kaio and Nayako?
That's right, those two stray cats were hanging around the shrines. They've been waiting for their priest for quite a while, you know.
Strays, why do you call them that?
Well, they technically aren't the patron spirits of those shrines yet. That's why we're here. We're going to perform the rites of ascension for them.
Rites of Ascension.
Don't worry too much about that right now. But yeah, it's what you're going to do.
I feel like I'm on the edge of a nervous breakdown.
I'm sure they mentioned it sometime today, but they need to hold the Ascension Festival. Then they can become the true spirits of this land. That's where we come in. We come from a long line of priests, mediums, and psychics. I know it's hard to swallow so quickly, but don't worry. Grandpa is 100% behind you.
Right. I think I'd like to go straight to bed today.
Take something now, you.
He shoves a plate of food in my hands.
Try out the cherry tomatoes, plenty of lemon juice, and sea salt for extra zest.
Sounds good. Slowly walk upstairs with the plate. Wait, the door of my room is closed. Isn't closed. Again! That's good. Don't tell me that damn cat's stuck in there. Alright, Narco, you can stay in there. I take a step inside. That's my reaction. Oh damn it, Narco. I think she'll be my girl in this game. I mean, technically I did already make that previous choice with the... Actually, technically maybe both of the choices with the photo of Nayako, because technically when I petted her, the other one, so Kaio, I guess she would be against that, and yeah. And then we went with the other choice, which was that something did happen, and I'm sure Kyle wanted to keep that secret, kind of, even though Nayako already knew, and so on. Anywho, you and that pose, you know. God damn it! Why do I keep clicking stuff outside of the window? She's peering up at me from the floor at a very awkward angle. Her alabaster skin is barely contained by her meager outfit. She doesn't really seem that embarrassed either. What on earth are you doing? You know, I'm a little curious as well. What is she doing? Stretching? Whatever. Earth? Her tail wags from side to side.
We aren't really there right now.
Say what?
I told you that we sleep in and out of words all the time.
I know that you only arrived here very soon, but you know exactly what I mean. Where are your clothes? Seriously, her panties are way too small for her. I don't know how to answer to that tag. I can see a very nice view. No, I have to keep my composure. Look, you can't just turn up in my room dressed like this, okay? She just looks at me quizzically.
Why do I need clothes if I'm not outside? After all, it's just me and you in your room right now. There's nothing wrong with seeing me like this if it's just you, right?
Her chest pressed up against the wooden floor as she stretches herself out. It nearly slips out her loosely hanging bra.
We need to get to know each other too, don't we? I want to know everything about you, Toru. Look, you already brought me your grandfather's cooking.
What? She smiles happily.
Just know that we are going to get along great.
This isn't for you, but her tail drops down.
Oh, is it? Can I have a little bit, please?
She sits up, her bra almost slipping off completely. Don't move.
Why not?
Just don't, okay? I'll give you my dinner as long as you don't move.
Okay.
I put the plate down on the ground, just within reach of her. She sniffs it, then turns her nose up. There, what? Is something wrong with it?
I don't like tomatoes. You can have them.
Really? I can't help but let out a heavy sigh. Beggars can't be choosers, you know.
They can, sir.
I can only shake my head. Please put some clothes on. What? What? No. What?
What? Do you like it or something?
I love it. It's him that is weird. I don't understand that guy. Toru, what is wrong with you?
I thought I was pretty cute.
Yes, you are. Very. God damn it, Toru, you lucky bastard. I'm so jealous. Doesn't have anything to do with how cute you are. Really thought. It's for my own sake. Just seeing her like this, it makes my heart race. If I'm not careful, I made it up.
Oh, your face is all red. You look really cute like this. I like you even more, Toru.
Enough of that already. How am I going to get some rest with this cat in the room? You know, you lie in bed, she lies in bed, she snuggles a bit, and you sleep. What a night this is going to be. I'm so jealous of the situation that Bastard is in. And if you let's end the episode and we shall continue tomorrow. Until then, bye bye.